he just felt that there was a tremendous power and energy and diversity in our music that adding sort of symphony elements to would sort of just make it one more notch, you know, different or interesting or one of the above, something like that.
When Michael first worked with you in Nothing Else Matters, were you then afraid of sounding something like Bryan Adams?
Yes.
You were?
Yeah. I mean, that's, you know, basically, I mean, if you listen to the Black Album, I mean, you know, you'd be really hard-pressed to find the symphony orchestra in Nothing Else Matters. I mean, we were so scared back then, but 10 years ago, when we first worked with him, we were very, very intimidated by the whole thing and very scared of not being super heavy metal all the time.
Did you have to learn the conductor moves?
No.
You just look at Michael and what he's doing.
Yeah, I'm going, what is this guy doing? How did he get up here on stage? Michael was the link between the orchestra and Metallica, but Michael did not really dictate what we were doing. We were more dictating what he was doing in terms of the tempos and the count-ins and that type of stuff.
And did you meet any prejudice for Metallica's music by the symphony orchestra members?
I think maybe initially there was a little bit of sort of like, what are we doing here? But, you know, that they were very impressed with, you know, how we could do what we were doing and how we could remember what we were doing because everything they do is, you know, off paper. So I think that, you know, there was definitely, once we got into it, they were much more respectful of us. But at the same time, I mean, you know, the reason they were doing it was because I think they were also open to a challenge and to doing something different. So you have to sort of remember that they were there, not, you know, nobody forced them to be there at gunpoint, you know what
I mean? The name of the album, S&M, does it refer to the pain of playing with the symphony orchestra?
That's great. It could. I mean, you know, it could mean a lot of things. It could mean symphony and Metallica. Obviously, it could mean so many different things. You know, we just wanted a title that was not so obvious. You know, even though you do this type of stuff, you just sort of try and not take it so fucking seriously, you know, and that there's always an element to sort of irony or cynicism or sarcasm or sort of lightheartedness. You know, obviously it's not the lightest project we've done, but at the same time, I just, you know, I think anytime you do these types of things, there is a danger of it being too pompous and too sort of too grand and too self-important. And I think, you know, trying to just play with things like that in the title is just trying to bring it down a notch from that, you know. Nowadays, making records and these types of projects are much more creatively stimulating than they were before. And let it not be a secret that I don't think any of us are as excited about touring as we used to be. Now, does that mean that we don't enjoy playing live and traveling to places and reaching people with our music? No, it doesn't mean that. But, you know, 10, 15 years ago, all you wanted to do was get drunk and get laid and you know, be on the road. So road life is great for that. But now it's just a different situation. Hey, it's Lars from Metallica here. You're hanging out, listening and watching Jyrki.
That's what I wake up and do, is I play my music, which is really a combination of rock and roll and classical music. Metallica are about the loudest band you could possibly invent.
I wasn't sure what to expect. I kind of thought it was going to be where he just, deciphers the Metallica music and kind of the rigidity of the riffs and the 4/4, 8/4, all these things, and kind of just enhance those parts and go along with us. And I didn't know how else to hear it.
There's plenty of skeptics out there. Oh, it's not going to work. People shaking their head, and this has to be taken with, a grain or two of salt, because this is it's all about having fun and trying something new.
Now, we got some people out there that I know like to let loose a little more than others. Just gotta show them what's up. We like it when you sing, man. Fortune, fame, mirror vein, gone insane, but the...
Now they're more secure about themselves, and there's no question that Metallica are Metallica. So this doesn't raise questions. This is just an experiment, and it's a pretty far out one, pretty brave.
Working with Michael Kamen is just like working with another person who's in the band. And for all intents and purposes, he is in Metallica for this project.
He's got his hands full with this. It's pretty interesting, and I don't know how in the hell he does it. He's up there, making little things in the air. All I know is when he makes the pentagram, that's when I come in.
They really do read their music, but I think Michael Kamen has really told them, you've got to listen. You've got to listen to outside things now.
I think they expected big whole notes and to be playing like... And instead, they're working as hard as Metallica. They're...
I can't hear too much of them in my ear monitors, but I know when the floor starts rumbling, something good's happening.
I'm your eyes when you must steal. I'm your pain when you
think one of the key things for us was that we felt kind of, juvenile, and I think that we earned their respect. I think that as soon as we had played a couple run-throughs of some of the first songs, I think they realized and we felt that it was pretty cool and that we were kind of sort of on even keel in a way, and that there was the same amount of respect coming from them to us as there was the other way.
James, can my friends get your picture with you?
Hell yeah, man. Come on.